All right, yesterday's bat, I'm going to do again to show you what I did. And it's a review of factoring anyway. X squared plus 3x, was it minus 10? Yeah. Minus 10 over x squared minus 4. All right. When you have nothing in front of x, you should not be doing grouping. I notice some people still are, but it just takes too long. Okay? When there's nothing here, you have a shortcut where all you have to do is find the factors of 10 that add up to positive 3. I suggest for the millionth time that you do it here, make sure it's equal to positive 3, and then your answer is that. On the bottom, I have a perfect square and a perfect square with no greatest common factor. So automatically I know, because I have it memorized, that one's plus and one's minus. And all you do is take the square root. X, 2, 2. Now that this is a multiplication expression, we can cross out x minus 2. Final answer without parentheses is that. Any questions? Okay, I'm going to do the one I just gave you. X squared plus 7x plus 10. Oh, we got the 10 again. And x squared plus 2x. On the numerator, we can automatically factor by shortcut because there's no number in front of x squared. And factors that add up to 7 are positive 5 and positive 2. Positive 5, positive 2. On the denominator, I have a greatest common factor, x. X times x plus 2. Now I can cancel out the x plus 2. Final answer, x plus 5 over x. Can I cancel those x's now? Here's how we answer that. I'm going to make x 6. Is that equal to 5?
No.
Or 11/6? 11/6. You can't cancel. You cannot cancel when it's plus. All right, now I want to show you number 8, because it'll review for your check for understanding today. 81x squared plus 90x plus 25 all over 81x squared minus 25. On the top, I see big numbers and I see no greatest common factor. So that's my red flag to check to see if it's a perfect square trinomial. The square root of that is 9x. The square root of that is 5. Double it, and bingo, I have 90x. That means I can use the shortcut. It's the same thing twice. 9x, 5, and then I make a decision, is it plus or is it minus? And it's plus because of this plus. Or you can write it with an exponent, it doesn't matter. But when we're doing these, you don't want to write it with an exponent because you're going to cross one of them out in a minute. Okay? Now, on the denominator, I have the difference of two perfect squares. One's plus and one's always minus. Take the square root. Take the square root. Now we can cross out
The plus cancels out.
those. Final answer, 9x plus 5, 9x minus 5. Okay? All right, let me do number 1 on the board. Since we're videotaping, I just want to have some more examples. x squared plus 12x plus 36. X squared minus 36. This is a perfect square trinomial because x times 6 times 2 is 12. So it's the same thing twice. Take the square root of that, take the square root of that, and I'm done. This, again, is the difference of two perfect squares. One's plus, one's minus. X and 6, cross those out. Final answer, x plus 6, x minus 6. Now, I want to show you some. I had a lot of questions like, can I do anything here? Like 4 times x plus 7. Let's say you factored and that's what you got. And then you had 8x plus 3, x plus 7. Well, 4/8 is 1/2. So that becomes a 2. Those cancel out, and all you have left on top is x plus 8, and on the bottom, 2 times x plus 3. Here's another example. What happens if you x plus 3 over x plus 7? Can you do anything? No. If I add an x plus 3 to it, you can only cross one of them out. Dump the parentheses. I'm not going to take off for it, but I will on the board, you know. Now this happened today. X minus 8, x plus 9, x minus 8. If you factored and got that, you can cross those out. What's the final answer?
1 over x plus 9.
1 over x plus 9. Yeah. And that's basically it. All you're doing is factoring, proving that you know how to factor, and then if you have the same binomial, get rid of it. So I'm going to send you to the board to do that. And if you're at home, you should be watching because you have a quiz tomorrow. I'm giving a quiz every day.